Mike Jones Beats.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. AJACK FROST, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? Okay, so the Knicks is on, and I wasn't paying attention. That's why the screen went black. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, give me 1 second. I want to close this window, and then I'm going to come to you and tell you what we're going to be talking about. Matter of fact, I can do it while I'm closing the window. So today, what we're going to be discussing tonight is there's three important cases that's going on. Well, all of the cases are important. Let's not get it confused. But there's three particular situations that's going on in the world right now that has to deal with the courts system, and we're going to be discussing those things today. One will be Rudy Giuliani. That's basically what the big tag is on. One will be Rudy Giuliani. We're not going to talk about that most of the time, but I wanted to lead with that because there's a couple of different reasons. I want to lead with that. Obviously, we're going to get into a Trump conversation. So, Rudy Giuliani, we also want to talk about the Ahmaud Arbery situation. There's been some things that are happening and revolving around that. We also want to talk about, there was a Brown Jr. I'm sorry, his name just escapes me at the moment. But there was another gentleman that was shot and killed by the police. And the judge doesn't want to release the how do you call that, the webcam, the cam. The judge doesn't want to release it. The judge says that the police body cam is not something that they want to release. Andrew Brown Jr., I'm sorry about that. The police body cam is not something that they want to release. This is what the judge said. So we want to discuss that, and we want to go into that, and we want to have a little conversation about this Kodak Black situation. I think we should lead off with the Kodak Black situation, since that's going to be something that everybody's probably going to be a little bit more versed on. Kodak Black pled guilty. South Carolina, there was a young lady that accused Kodak Black of raping her. At this point, he pled guilty, so it can't really be an accusation. The big thing about that, though, he is not going to have to sign up or be registered as a sex offender. So he actually wins in this particular area. I mean, I don't know if he paid money to the family or whatever the case is, but he's not gonna have to register as a sex offender. So that sounds like that's just a win for him in that regard. We're gonna come right back, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened with that particular thing, and we're gonna lead off with that for everybody that don't know. But before we do that, let's give appreciation to everybody that gave a drop today. How about that? We're not gonna call it drops because we don't do that no more. But what we will do is we'll just yell out the people's name and give them their appreciation and their just deserves. So I want to give I want to say shout out to. Alright, sometimes we gotta check the date, so I apologize. I want to say shout out to Every Gilchrist, shout out to Dog Soldier, shout out to the Inferno Chef, and shout out to Dog Soldier again. Once again, if you would like to give a drop, as usual, we always looking for 10 to between 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. So if you would like to be a part of this thing where we're trying to do with 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App is actually on the screen currently, so that's one way that you can get it. And if you would like to slap a hater, that's always a $5 drop to slap a hater. One more thing I want to say real quick before we do roll call. I'm only interacting with the green names. There's a reason for that. Obviously, you know that there's people that what they do is they go and they try to switch up names and pretend to be people that they're not. So to keep the show going and to make sure that there's no misconceptions or somebody think that I'm talking about them that I'm not, or you know, somebody faking to be somebody, we're only interacting with people who are part of the green team for the most part. So if your name is not green and I don't call your name, it's no disrespect to you. It's just that there's people that's paying. If you can't pay at least $2 for an entire month, then me reading your comment can't be that important to you, right? I mean, it's 30 days. If you can't pay $2 over an entire month, me reading your comment can't be that important. So I'm assuming that everybody who's not part of the green team is cool with me not reading their comment. That's just the way that I'm looking at it. Anyway, let's get to the show real quick. Shout out to BBN Network. BBN Network, good guys. Really got nice guys. So he writes, become a member of the channel and join the green team, and he puts a link right there. So anybody that would like to become a member of the channel and join the green team, you can hit that link. What up to the business? I see you dropping all those frosts. What up, Mind, Body, and Soul? He's also dropping a ton of frosts over here. Appreciate you, my brother. What up, Queen Shot? Queen Shot says, good evening, Frost, BB, and fam. Let's have a great show tonight. Hit that like button. Show some love. Go green. Join the team. You know what? Those are all great ideas. What up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Who else we got up in here? What up, Shells? How you doing today, my brother? Shells says, salute, BBN. Salute to you, good sir. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Space. Says, good night at Jack Frost. All right, so let's get to the show real quick. So, for everybody that don't know, the situation that was revolving around Kodak Black was Kodak Black had brung a young lady back to his hotel room after a show. She was ready. She wanted to have sex with Kodak. This is not a situation where she did not want to have sex with Kodak. She 100% wanted to have sex with Kodak. She agreed to have sex with Kodak. But the problem was Kodak Black did not want to put on a condom. That's the problem. That's the issue. She wanted him to put a condom on. He didn't want to put a condom on. Because he didn't put a condom on, that's why they're charging him with rape. Because she was like, she didn't want to do it no more if he didn't put on a condom. The allegation is he didn't put on a condom and he had sex with her against her will. So that's what is revolving around the Kodak Black situation. I'm pretty sure he gave her money or some shit. I mean, I don't know. But I'm assuming that, you know, outside of court, he probably went to the family, was like, bang, here, you know what I'm saying? Could we not make a big deal to the DA? I'm assuming that's what happened. What up, Net Stars Live? He says, Captain Green Team in here. How you salute my brother? What up, all? I mean, rude, don't nobody see them dots, Jones. So that's what I'm assuming happened. I don't know what happened, and I'm not saying that he paid to make her go away, but that seems like that would have been a win-win situation for everybody, because like I said, she actually wanted to have sex with Kodak Black. She just didn't want to have sex without a condom. So we don't know how she really feels about that, even though they did take him to court. So she probably got a payday outside of court without them going to civil court. They probably just came and dropped the check off. So that's what happened, and revolving around with the Kodak Black situation, just so everybody can know. So he went to court, he pled guilty, and they decided that part of his guilt plea, I'm assuming they said that they're not going to register him. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender. So boom, there that goes. All right. There's been a long time that I've been bringing it up every time we talk about other things that Kodak Black is getting involved in. I'm always like, but look, you still got that case in South Carolina. We got to see what's going to happen. So there that goes. That's what happened. That's done with. I think he has like one more case. He has like one or two more cases still. We're going to see what happens with those. There was jokes people was making on IG like, Trump can't pardon you now, you rat bastard. I'm like, they didn't say you rat bastard. I'm just throwing that in there. But I'm like, what in the hell? Trump can't pardon them now. So he better be on his P's and Q's. Alright, so could we talk about this Giuliani thing real quick? I want to talk about this Giuliani thing. First, I'm assuming everybody else in here also wants Giuliani hit with all of his bags. I'm just assuming. The majority of the people in here, whether you like Trump or not, don't like Giuliani. Yo, do anybody remember what Giuliani? Okay, so Giuliani was doing a he was like, I don't know, he was doing something involved in court. So he's in the courtroom and he's busy talking to the people, and the nigga farted. Yo, and the lady was sitting next to him. You just see her face. She had to be sitting there like, God dang it, this old, you know, old people, man, when they pass gas, you know, and Giuliani, all of his guts got to be rotten. I could just imagine sitting next to somebody as old and decrepit as Giuliani. Remember when he had the hair dye leaking down his face, as old and decrepit as Giuliani, and they just happened to just let one go. And it's loud enough that you could hear it. Right there, the judge should have been like, I'm holding you in contempt, you rat bastard. Get him out of here. Him and his brown underwear. His underwear had to be brown after that fart. Anyway, so basically the feds raided Giuliani's crib. I'm going to say that again. The feds raided Giuliani's crib. They confiscated his electrical devices, his electronics that could be used for telecommunications, that could be used for communications in general. Confiscated. Now I'm about to tell you something. I need you to listen. Well, you don't gotta listen. I'm hoping you're gonna listen. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president. I'm going to say this again. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president. I'm going to say this again. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president. I'm going to say this again. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president. I'm going to say this again. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president. I'm going to say this again. Rudy Giuliani has broken so many laws when Trump was president that I myself am kind of confused as why he's not already locked up and in jail. I personally think Rudy Giuliani should have been locked up in jail. Rudy Giuliani was bold-faced lying. See, this is the thing about lies. I'm going to explain to you the thing about lies, right? And this is why lies help you win in the short term. Lies will help you win in the short term. I'm going to explain why you're going to win with lies in the short term. In the short term, you're going to win because the masses are going to believe lies. It's so easy to convince a lot of people of anything. All you need is 3 or 4 people to keep co-signing each other, and the masses will believe any lie. Any lie you tell them. All you need is to be able to get somebody to co-sign the lie. That's it. Masses will believe it. And then the people that are part of the masses are now going to use that opinion and try to fight that opinion against fact. You wonder why I'm saying that, right? You see, when Trump was president, what Giuliani and Trump had on their side was all of those, what they call them, Trumpers or whatever the hell, all of those people that are Trump supporters was on their side. So when Rudy Giuliani goes in front of Congress and lies, even though he's lying, even though people in Congress know he's lying, even though those people know he's lying, even though those people know there's lying, they're a small percentage of individuals. They know he's lying. They can even prove he's lying. But it doesn't matter because the masses is believing the lie. Now here's the problem with a lie. As time goes on, the lie gets thinner. You see, because when you told the lie, the people that never believed you was the people that was in power. They never believed you. The people in power 9 times out of 10 is going to go do their own research. And then what you just did was show them that you can't be trusted. You want to know what the people in power, what people in power tend to do? They tend to stay away from people that they think might lie on them or cause them issues and problems. They tend to do that. They tend to say, you're trying to come up on the come up, but you was just spreading all of those lies about that other dude. And we know that they're lies because you know what? That other dude's probably been under surveillance. People probably been watching that other dude. They know what you're saying is lying. People in power got money and resources. So what happened with Giuliani was this. Listen. When Giuliani went in front of Congress and was lying, they knew he was lying. But they couldn't do nothing because you know what would have happened if they would have went after Giuliani? Trump would have pardoned him. So what did they do? They waited for Trump to be out of the office. They waited for everything to simmer down. Now Giuliani is thinking he's out of the fucking he's been keeping himself out of the way or whatever the case is. He don't got no big issue. There's no big problem. Nobody care about him. And then they pull back up on him. I'm going to add one thing and then I'm going to explain why this is important to all of you people that's out there in the street. I'm going to explain why all of you street niggas this is important to, and y'all better watch this case. When they start taking Giuliani to court, all of these street niggas need to watch this case. I'm about to explain why. It's actually pretty simple. But if you recall, before Trump left office, he separated himself from Giuliani. Anybody knows why he did that? I could tell you why he did that. Y'all should know why he did that. It shouldn't be a big surprise. Before Trump left office, he separated himself from Giuliani. Do you know why he did that? Does anybody know why he did that? I know why. I have a feeling of why he did that. Why it makes sense why he would do that. Obviously, I don't know 100% why anybody does anything. But I can tell you why I feel he did that. Check this out. Listen. Trump always planned on running again if he lost, right? He always planned on running again if he lost. So he needs to keep his base, right? Who did the most lying for Trump when he was in office? Y'all know who did the most lying for Trump when he was in office? Well, two people. One was homegirl that was his, you know, the lady that comes out and talks, like the speaker. I don't know what the fuck you call that lady. Whenever they have to have some kind of like press conference and she comes out and she, that white lady that was giving, like, speaking to the press, I don't know what you call her. But she was lying, but she wasn't saying things that could be prosecuted as much as Rudy Giuliani was going into the courtroom and lying. You know what that tells me? Rudy Giuliani was dirty as shit. So what does Trump do? Trump separates himself from Rudy Giuliani, calls him a rat bastard. Now he's not going to help him out or do shit with him. I'm done with you. Now the government is pulling up on Rudy Giuliani, and every single thing they find on Rudy Giuliani, Trump and his people is going to say, yeah, we didn't even know he was doing that. I'm telling you what's going to happen. They're going to find stuff on Rudy Giuliani, and Trump and his people are going to say, we did not even know he was doing that. We had no idea. 9 times out of 10, Trump is insulated, so he doesn't even really have to worry. And if you take it down a whole nother level into depth, I'm about to explain why everybody in the street need to pay attention to what's going to be going on. But if you take it down another level, you get a little bit deeper with it. You got to say, what was Rudy Giuliani lying about? Yeah, he set him up to 4. That's a fact. Shout out to James S. All you see is smoking feet. Yeah, he set him up to 4. That was a fact. But now check this. And so also, just so we can be clear, Rudy Giuliani has no friends in politics now. You do know this, right? Republicans can't fuck with him because Trump don't like him now. And the Republicans still use Trump to get votes. So the Republicans can't fuck with him. And the Democrats don't fuck with him because for obvious reasons. He's screwed. But check out why y'all got to pay attention to this case. You do know that even if you erase something off of your phone, off of your computer, or off of anywhere, it's still there, right? You know, once you put something into the internet, it's there forever. That includes emails. You got to go all the way to the server to erase an email. Remember when Hillary Clinton had the servers erased? Now do y'all understand? Hillary Clinton had the servers erased. Y'all remember that? Is that an allegation? I'm just going to say allegedly. Just, you know, for the hell of it. Allegedly. Giuliani don't got that kind of power. He can't get servers erased. She had her records erased off the server. All of you individuals that send threats over the phone, even bullshit ass threats that you don't think is a big deal. Even those threats where you just trying to just fuck with somebody. Trying to make them feel uncomfortable so you're like, yo, I'm gonna kill you. All those threats are forever on the internet. And not only are they forever on the internet, they're attached to your phone. Or whatever device you use to send them. And that account. I don't think y'all hearing me though. I don't think y'all hearing me. I guess I'll say this in layman's terms. If the feds really want your records, they don't need your phone. Let that sink in. They only need your phone to prove where it was sent from. They don't need your phone to know what you sent. Think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. They only need your phone to know where it was sent, to prove that you sent it and not another individual. Soleil. I wish it was green because I don't speak to people that are. I generally don't talk to people that's not green, but I like her intro, so that's why I still do it. DSTN said there's an entire task force dedicated to monitoring potential threats. I'm about to tell y'all what the internet is about to turn into. A lot of y'all people that be throwing threats over the internet and doing internet terroristic acts, I'm not even going to ask y'all to stop. Whoever y'all doing it to. You want to know why? Because pretty soon, shit like that is going to be punishable. And since the internet is global, that means it's all over America also. That means it's going to be a federal crime. I'm going to tell y'all a real quick story. Not about me. There was a dude just the other day. A lady is delivering DoorDash. The lady's just driving, doing her job. White dude comes out of his house, starts yelling and screaming at her, talking about he got an AR-15 in the car, he about to take it out, he gonna kill her, and all this other weirdo shit. Terroristic threats. She filmed him. Once again, I'm just gonna say this. I'm only reading people comments that are part of the green team. If you cannot spend $2 for 30 days, you obviously don't care if I read your comment. This is not done out of disrespect. This is done to make me be able to streamline the show a little bit easier. If you are not going to even spend $2 over 30 whole, that's 6 cents a day. If you can't spend 6 cents a day for me to read your comment, you must not really care if I read your comment. Queen Shot says cybersecurity is a thing. People are learning more and more about the internet and things you could do. Look, Rudy Giuliani, they took all of his devices. They took everything. First of all, Rudy Giuliani, I don't even believe he would even know what to do to be able to even erase it off of the computer. He probably only know how to hit delete. I'm going to put y'all in the game. A lot of y'all don't know this. Show you something real quick. Alright, so we're going to look at my phone real quick, right? This is my phone. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. This is my phone real quick. You see my memory right there? Right? Boom. Now, I use my phone all the time. I got to. I work with it. You see my memory right there? You see how much space it says I got used? You see all of that free space I got? I'm gonna hit the thing again. Hold on, I'm about to put you on the game for everybody that don't know about this. You see how much space it say I got used? Hold on, let me see. I can see it better on this side. You see that? You see that? I'm showing y'all something. I'm about to put y'all in the game while some of y'all phones is running slow as shit and burn your battery out to death. You see my memory? You see my storage and you see my memory? That's great. I have a shitload of fucking storage and I have a shitload of memory. One of the reasons why I'm going to explain. Okay, if somebody comes in and does a $20 drop and they're not part of the green team, I will 100% still read your name. Do it. If somebody comes in and does a $10 drop, that's even fair. I'll read their comments for that day. That's fair. If somebody come and does a $10 drop to the Cash App, I'll read their comment for that day. I think that's fair. All right? I'm going to meet you in the middle. Now, I'm going to show you something. Hold on. A lot of people don't know about this. Some of y'all might, but a lot of people don't. So now, this is my pictures, right? You know when you erase your pictures from here, I'm going to erase some pictures real quick so I can show you what I'm saying. Well, I don't even need to erase their pictures. Look, you see, this is my jump off, right? So look, boom. You see, this is my pictures, right? Now I'm about to show you something a lot of people don't know. You see how they got trash? Hold on. You see how they got trash right there? Now I'm gonna go hit trash. Boom. You see how there's nothing in my fucking trash? A lot of y'all is walking around with a lot of shit in your trash. And you gotta wait 30 days for your fucking phone to delete that shit. So that's why your batteries are burning out. That's why you're running out of power every 5 minutes on your phone. That's why your phone is moving so slow. So my point is, you think Giuliani even knows how to do that? There's no way he scrubbed everything. Okay, so on Friday I'll read your comments. There's no way. There is no way. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think I probably just helped a couple of y'all out and put a couple of y'all on the game, not for nothing. But that's, and if you when you delete shit, make sure you go to your trash and delete it from there also. That help keep your keep your phone. Especially if any of y'all got phones that get hot like this, 9 times out of 10 it's because Shells never knew that. 9 times out of 10 it's because you got mad shit in your trash you don't even know about. You ain't delete your trash. They're fucked. They're fucked. Giuliani is fucked. That's why I will never be nobody's lapdog. Not never. That's why I will never be nobody's lapdog. Never, never, never. Never. No. But even if you erase it from there, they could still go and find the damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? They could still... If I got in trouble with the FBI or some shit like that, they could still go pull all of those pictures. They could go find those pictures and pull them. You feel me? They could find those pictures and pull them. If I got in trouble with the FBI. I'm just showing y'all that he doesn't even know how to do that 9 times out of 10. So what in the hell makes you think that he erased everything? Screw Giuliani, by the way. Did I say that yet? Screw Giuliani. Shout out to the feds for going after that rat bastard. Get him out of here. Screw Giuliani. Taking all of David Dinkins' credit when David Dinkins was building all of those buildings before he even got into office. Screw Giuliani. He was taking credit for all the good stuff that David Dinkins was doing. Screw him. And they only going after Giuliani anyway to see if they could try to go get Trump because they don't want Trump to run for president again. Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? They don't want Trump to run for president again, so they going after Giuliani in hopes that they could find something that they could attach to Trump. That's what's happening. So that's what's happening. So shout out to that shit. Shout out to that shit. Giuliani is done. Done. Dun 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 dun. I hope I could go to the trial. Derek said they are so scared of Trump. Trump just had a whole bunch of white people that they know that they're not going to shoot run up into the damn Capitol building. Yeah, they scared of Trump. Because they're not going to shoot white people. You understand what I'm saying? If 1,000 white people run up in that Capitol building again, they're going to let them. They're not going to shoot them. They're not going to do nothing to them. But you let 5 black people try to run up in that Capitol building. All of a sudden, everybody had to die. That's what they're going to say. Everybody had to die. We had to get rid of them dudes. It was too many of them. It was 5 of them. It was too many of them. We had to kill them all. Yeah, they scared of Trump. Trump mobilizes the white people. He mobilized the Caucasians. And they ready to die for him. For real, for real. Also, just so we can be clear, if you do know, there are quite a few people that ran up in the Capitol building that's still in jail. They labeled terrorists, so they're never letting those guys. They might never let these guys out. These people might be locked up in jail for the next 10, 20 years. They don't even have to give them a trial, no nothing. Do you understand? They don't got to do nothing for them. They got to hope Trump getting back into office just so they could get free. So Trump could pardon them or some shit. That's just some real shit. They done. They done. Queen Shah says, hell, one will run up the stairs and will turn into a group of... That's a fact. Okay, shout out to Casanova girlfriend, wife, Shaggy. Swaggy Jazzy. She is killing it right now. I don't know. Should I add her to the group? I don't know. I'll save the picture and then I'll look at it later and see if I'm going to add her. That's what I usually do anyway. Whenever I see a nice picture of a lady that I think I'm going to make part of the Icy Queen collection, I'll save the picture and then I'll look back at it later and then try to make a decision. No, I'm not listening to that. Sorry about that. Admins, I need you to do me a favor. Every time you see somebody come in here and try to like directly talk to me and they are not part of the green team, I need for you to put, you know, the new rules, because what they're doing is they're switching accounts to come keep asking me the same question so I can keep repeating myself. So what I need you to do is whenever you see somebody come in, the people who support the channel, whether you're an admin or not, I need for y'all to put what the new regulations is, so because I'm not gonna keep, and I don't really prefer not to have people thinking I'm ignoring them. Feel me? Anyway, with that being said, and this is the reason why if you in the hood, if you doing anything illegal, you need to pay attention to this case very closely. They're going to use all of the tactics that they use against the gangs in this particular case with Rudy Giuliani if they decide to indict him. Everything that they're going to use against Rudy Giuliani is going to be the same tactics that they use in RICOs to get gang members. Because they're trying to get Trump. They're trying to create something where not necessarily put Trump in jail, but to make it so that he can't run again. That's what they want to do. They want to disqualify Trump from running again. By the way, for Trump, in 4 years, Trump is going to be 70 what? He shouldn't run again anyway, just so we can be clear. But that's what they're trying to do. In my estimation. So y'all need to, whoever is out here on the other side of the law and you're trying to stay out of jail, you need to pay very close attention to this Rudy Giuliani case. Because, see, this is the thing, right? Listen. when we talk about what's going to be going on with Casanova or whatever, Casanova lawyers, as good as his lawyers is, probably is, I don't know his lawyers, the government don't have to be great. Giuliani, who himself is an attorney, he's 9 times out of 10 going to have a good attorney. I don't know if he's going to be his own attorney. They say only an idiot would do that. But he's 9 times out of 10, he's going to have a good attorney. What up, Mark Hernandez? He's going to have a good attorney. The government is going to have to be A1, no matter what evidence they have. So the government is going to have to unload all of their barrels. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention in order for you to understand exactly how you're getting caught, because the government is going to have to release some of the information on how they really catching y'all niggas. Because if you think they catching you because they like, yo, let's just go get his phone and see what's on it. No, nigga, they already know what's on your phone before they come get it. They know what's on your phone. When you send something out over your phone, that's a wavelength that gets shot somewhere, you know, whether it be Wi-Fi, whether it just be the regular telecommunications wavelength from the cell towers. That's a wavelength, a wave. That's an energy. That's a radiation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It gets shot somewhere. If you don't think that that is already being intercepted and being decrypted or intercepted and being collected, I don't know what to tell you. So I remember watching The Wire, right? What up, Corey Harris? I remember watching The Wire, right? And I want to say something real quick. If you a drug dealer out here and you don't, if you've never seen The Wire, get into another line of work. If you're a police officer out here and you've never seen The Wire, get into another line of work. I think that, pardon me, I think the academy, every academy in America should force their people in the police, if you want to be a police officer, to watch The Wire. For a myriad of different reasons. The Wire was great, but I'm not saying watch it because we want to keep you rat bastards entertained. I'm saying watch it because one, the Wire, as far as I can remember, I believe it was written. It was based on true events, kinda, but it was written by a journalist and by a police, somebody who's police. Those are the writers of The Wire. Somebody who was police and somebody that was a journalist. Because I personally believe if more people watch The Wire, a lot of these people would stop shooting each other up over drugs. A lot of these situations that happen. Thank you, DSTN, in its entirety. A lot of these situations that be happening, there'd be a lot of people that wouldn't get killed. There'd be a lot of shootings that wouldn't happen. That's just because you would understand that if you are an individual and you got fucking weight on the block, the last thing you want is to create a scene. Imagine if, just for argument's sake, imagine if there's somebody that's, let's say, an influencer, a YouTube content creator, whatever the hell you want to call what I do for a living. And let's say I was just somewhere doing a thing and some drug dealers gunned me down for whatever the reason was. Those guys got to stop operating over there. They whole operation is fucked. Whatever their reasons is, their whole operation is fucked. Besides the fact that I know enough people that'll be like, Jack Frost is a good guy. I know enough people in media, the media that you guys love. You understand what I'm saying? Like real media. People that work at CNN, people that work at Fox News, people that work at Fox 5, the channel, people that work at fucking The Post, people that work at Complex, people that work at the Daily News, people that work at fucking the New York Times. Like, I know if I was to get shot in some kind of drug thing, you don't think that they would be like, this would be the perfect opportunity to make a big deal out of this thing and blow their paper up, even though I'm not that big of a content creator? Just because they fuck with me. That's what I'm saying. Need to watch The Wire. I don't know no other better way to say that. People would stop doing some of the bullshit that they're doing if they understood, yo, we out here trying to make money, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you starting trouble with that person? Why are you doing this over there? Why are you making the block hot? Why are you doing that over there? Just, all right, the thing happened. Let the thing go. Let the shit simmer down. We're going to get back to work. DSTN says, wait, hold on. First, Mind, Body, and Soul says intelligent dealers never want the block hot. That's a fact. DSTN says the last thing an outlaw should be is an intention whore. That's a fact. And Shell says Stringer Bell said that season 2 when he was running things. That's a fact. And if Stringer Bell would have stayed, I don't know who's seen it and who didn't see it, so I'll be quiet. But that's a fact. Stringer Bell was always like, it got to a point where he was just like, that shit ain't even important. Let's focus on the money. Shout out to Stringer Bell too, because he was trying to, he made the, yo, hold on, I'm gonna say something. Yo, I found this dumb funny, and it's so fucked up because they only had like 1 or 2 scenes pointing this out. But so Stringer Bell went and got a printing shop. They had about 3 or 4 scenes. A printing shop that was a front, so they could explain the money that they getting from drugs, right? But it wasn't really a front. He really had the niggas in there working for real. Stringer Bell was teaching niggas for real about how to do business. He made the stock market and everything. He was dropping mad jewels and mad game on his subordinates. Can we clap it up for Stringer Bell? Clap it up for Stringer Bell. Could we get some claps in the comment section, please? Clap it up for Stringer Bell. An incredible character. Shout out to Idris Elba. He absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed that whole character. Just absolutely killed it. But Stringer Bell, I'm telling you, man, Stringer Bell. I got an idea for a drug crime drama thing. It needs a lot of workshopping, but the premise is incredible, and I'm gonna keep it to myself. If I die with me. What up, Symbology Scan? He says, salute BBN fan, BBN West checking in. King Louis OG concentrates in the air. Stringer Bell, man. Marlo? Fuck with Marlo. I fuck with Marlo for real. But I'm going to tell you the dopest part about Marlo is that he had people around him that he could trust, and he could ask them for advice and opinion. And like, I can't wait until I get to the point where I got people around me that I could trust, and I could get their opinion and their advice from. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. But the trust that he had with his subordinates was incredible. And I think that's really what makes Marlo. What was the dude name? The dude with that used to walk funny, like his shoes was always too small. The dude that used to walk like this, hold on. He used to walk like he had problems with his feet. Hold on, let me show you how he used to walk and shit. I don't got no shoes on, so it is what it is. He used to walk like this and shit. The dude that used to walk like this and shit, like he had a problem with his feet. Who is that? Who is that guy? He had like the dreads in his hair and shit. And he used to walk like this, like he had problems with his feet and shit. And I looked at his feet. I was like, yo, my nigga, your shoes is too small for your body. He used to walk like that. Who's that dude name? I forgot that dude's name. That shit was dumb funny. He always walk like that. Like, yo, what's going on with your feet, man? You need some bigger shoes, homie. Put on less socks. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell you. Put on less socks. You need bigger shoes, homie. I have no idea what to tell him. Why you used to walk like that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm going to show you a picture of him. Hold on, I'm going to show you a picture of him. Let's get his name. I pressed E by accident instead of W. The Wyatt Cast. What's this dude name? Hold on. Let me get his name. He was in season. Okay, so damn, there was a lot of people in that cast. Can I get a full cast list though? What was this dude's name? I forgot his name. He used to do all the killing. Oh, there we go. Chris. This dude. That dude right there. That dude. Why the fuck he walk like that, yo? Can somebody tell me? Hold on. This is how the dude walk. I don't got no socks on me. The dude used to walk like this and shit. Like he walk like that. Like why he walking like that, yo? Why he walking like that? Was like the stick? Why he had the stick on him or something? Probably. Oh! Maybe he had the stick in his pants leg. I don't know. But we used to walk like that shit. I used to always look at the show like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy's walk, man? Cause somebody give him some new shoes. Give him some chicletas. He needs somewhere his feet could breathe. Like, what's going on with him? What the hell is going on? He's always looking at this guy's feet, man. The fuck? That shit was dumb funny. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the hell's wrong with this guy's feet, man? Yeah, he was scary, for real, for real. He was just about the business. He don't care. He ain't care. Too bad, he couldn't meet up with, who was the hitter? Hold on. I want to move on from this. But who was, Avon's hitter that took all the bodies? Who was Avon's hitter that took all the bodies? He was just like, who else died? He was like, yeah, I did it. Who was that guy? Who was that guy? I forgot who that guy's name was. He got locked up. He was just like, Weebay. Yeah, too bad him and Weebay couldn't meet up. You know what I'm saying? That, that's one thing that I'm like, that would have been dope. Like if you know what I'm saying, Weebay was on the street, you know what I'm saying? Him and Weebay could have met up. That would have been the shit. Weebay was my dude, yo. I don't fuck with Weebay. He was just man cool. It's like everything was just like, yo. Weebay was just a dope character to me, because he was just like, well, he was just everything, whatever it was the thing, we just got to do it. It is what it is. So it was like, there was never no, like, Weebay is like the best second you could have. Chris and Weebay was incredible seconds, because Chris gave good, like, you was able to get really good advice from Chris, right? Chris, that's I think that was actually the strongest. Yeah, they met in the pen. That's why I had to say when they was free. That's why I had to say that. When Chris gave incredible counsel. You understand what I'm saying? Chris gave incredible counsel. You understand what I'm saying? But Weebay, you just ask him to go do a thing, and he gonna go do the thing. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's a problem a lot of people have. Like, if you the boss, or you the person that's in charge, and you send a person, you tell a person to go do something, and they don't go do it full-heartedly. You understand what I'm saying? They go do it half-heartedly. And then that's why they fail. But then they're going to say they failed because you told them to do some shit that wasn't what they shouldn't have been doing. When in reality, they failed because their heart wasn't in it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I look at this, like, this whole thing the way that it is, because, like, I'm really good at this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really good at this. You know, I don't, like, there's other people that they could talk about one thing or another, and they could, but I can talk about damn near anything intellectually. But Chris was an incredible counsel. If I had to choose between Chris and Weebay to take to run with me, it'll probably be Chris, because I want to be able to ask. I want to be able to have counsel. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I had to, I want to. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's just that I don't want you to just tell me something to just be telling me something. Like, if you don't got nothing to say on the thing, I just prefer you don't try to give me any kind of input. You understand what I'm saying? Just be like, look, I don't know about that. Fuck it. Let's go with what you talking about. I prefer that part of me. I prefer that than somebody that just like, you know what, let me think about it. And then they just got to find something to say. You don't know. You don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather I know I don't know and you don't know. I'd rather that than me think I don't know, but you busy trying to workshop the shit, and you come and tell me something I don't know. So I'm like, maybe you know, but you don't know. That shit piss me off. Anyway, so if you are a person who is on the other side of the law, you should be following. First of all, not for nothing, if you are a person that's on the other side of the law, you should be following all news like a motherfucker. For real, for real. If you're on the other side of the law, if you break the law for a living, and you're not following anything, you're not following the news that corresponds with the laws that you're breaking, I'm not gonna call you names. I'm not gonna call you names. But what in the hell? You should 100% be following all of the, and I'm not talking about the news. I'm not talking about the news like YouTube content creator news. I'm talking about you should be following what's going on CNN. You should be following what's going on whenever they're talking about something that revolves around the business that you deal with. Even if that shit's in another city and in another fucking state. Because those are the same laws they coming after you with. Wavy D said, if the shoe fits, wear it. That's another reason why I stopped reading comments of people who aren't even part of the green team. That makes it easier for me to not feel bad about reading somebody's comment that I know is stupid. Not saying your comment was stupid. I don't think we're going to talk about 6ix9ine. Shout out to Emmanuel. I'm going to say shout out to Emmanuel. He's been here a long time. All of y'all has been here a long time. But Emmanuel said, could we electively, I think he meant eventually, I guess, talk about 6ix9ine spotted outside, no security. That happened mad days ago. That happened mad days ago. Happened mad days ago. DSTN. This is not a conversation about the wire. We will discuss it a little bit further though. He said McNulty is actually my favorite character though. Couldn't be stopped. McNulty made the whole entire show happen. None of that shit would have happened if not for McNulty. McNulty went to the damn judge. The judge just happened to be pissed off because he wasn't on the fucking the ticket or some shit, and just catered to McNulty's thing, and then got itself deep into it and kept catering. The whole show doesn't happen without McNulty doing what McNulty did. And if you want to take it one step deeper, the whole show doesn't happen if D'Angelo doesn't kill that kid, that dude inside of the fucking the building. Okay, look. Tekashi 6ix9ine was outside. I'm just gonna y'all gonna talk about it anyway, right? So I'll just say this real quick. Tekashi 6ix9ine was spotted outside by himself with no security. This is what I have to say about that. There's more places in America where Tekashi 6ix9ine does not need security than that he does. I'll say that again. There's more places in America that Tekashi 6ix9ine does not need. That 6ix9ine, I don't even know if he uses the name Tekashi anymore. That 6ix9ine does not need security than that he does. The best way I could put it is this. The hood isn't everywhere. The only place Tekashi 6ix9ine really needs security is in the hood, right? He can't go to the hood like that, with all due respect. If he go anywhere in white America, what the fuck? They might pat him on the back. Thank you for standing trial against them black guys and putting them in jail. So I'm not surprised that he was outside free. That's all I'm saying. Outside without security. There's more places that he can go without security than he needs security to go. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not surprised. That's my point. I'm not surprised. And on top of that, I think it would behoove anybody that has a problem with Tekashi to not touch him. Because I'm going to say this one last time and then we're going to get back to our conversation. The judge said, if anybody touches Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's going to bring the weight of the entire fucking judicial system down on their heads. That's what the judge said. So people, you choose whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, do it. I'm not nobody's boss. So, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to read this comment. So, Tekashi fan 6969 says, Frost, you remind me of a Karma Joe Budden. Obviously, you're your own person, but what I mean is that you're highly accurate and educated. One of the reasons why I have so much problems with so much hate is that I'm in the field where the majority of the people that do what I do might not be as educated as me. So it is what it is. Shout out to that. I'm not shitting on nobody or nothing like that, but I don't even think it has anything to do with education. I think it has more to do with the fact that I'm open-minded. Like, I really am. That's why when people question the things in which I say, I've already looked at it through an open-minded lens. You're just trying to make me say something that I'm not trying to say, and we're not doing that. I'm not built for following people. With all due respect, I'm just not built that way. I ain't never been a follower. And you good, Emmanuel. Don't worry about it. I'm always happy when you pull up. I feel bad when Emmanuel ain't here. I'm like, is he okay? Did he get too high? I'm just joking. Anyway, back to the show. So I just think that if you are involved in anything on the other side of the law, first of all, if you're a cop or if you are, you know, a criminal, part of the, or either side of the law, I think that you should 100% watch The Wire. Period. I think less people will be getting killed. I think less negative things will be happening in the hood if people took some of those lessons that The Wire teach and applied them. I think that there'll be less kids getting killed. I think, first of all, and I think that people will make more money. I think that the dope fiends will be happier. You understand? Like, on some real, super real shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to explain something real quick, and then I'm going to get back to Giuliani. But I want to explain something. You do understand that the problem wasn't the drugs. The problem is the crime and the violence that the drugs bring. I'm going to say that again. Watch The Wire. They explain. The problem isn't the drugs. The problem is the crime and the violence that the drugs bring. That's the problem. The problem isn't the drugs. What up, Kelly? How you doing today, baby girl? Okay. The problem isn't the drugs. The problem has never been the drugs. Never. And I think that just because we're going to throw it out there, I think Amsterdam is the best example. The whole Amsterdam storyline, for anybody that's seen the Wire, the whole Amsterdam storyline is the best example of that. The problem is never the drugs. Police will literally not care if you're selling drugs, if there's no violence and there's no crime. If there's no one complaining, police won't care. Police will let you go do whatever you got to do, as long as you're doing it on the sly and you're not doing it dead in their face to disrespect them. That's just something to think about. The next time one of you dudes is some kind of drug dealing guys and y'all decide that y'all wanna, it's just something to think about. That whole Amsterdam, the whole, I don't want to get into it because I don't know who's seen The Wire and who hasn't seen The Wire, but the whole Amsterdam story arc is the perfect example. Back to this whole I want to get into, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. 1 second, I'll be right back. Let's play, I'm going to play a music video. Should we play a music video? Let's play a music video. I'll be right back. We're going to play a music video. First of all, this is probably one of the best songs I heard in a long time, from anyone in the industry or not. That's one. That's a fact.
Second, where's the fucking visuals? Can you get some visuals? Can you get on this immediately? Do you need help with visuals? I could, you know what? I got you. But you get visuals also.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the system,
already know, man.
shut up.
If you don't go by LB, man. Slut. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep my eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie, super 90-something, bake a dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, worth from animal and crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, that's always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Play the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Your weight in lemonade. I was always good at math, homie, keep the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change, I know I can change. Change.
I was over here choking. I'm trying to drink water and shit. I was over here choking. I looked at my phone, right? So I looked at my phone. I scrolled real quick. And I saw Gilly talking about something. I ain't get the opportunity to hear the whole thing he was talking about. But I'm busy over here thinking, yo, nigga, Gilly is on point. Let me tell you what Gilly said. He said, yo, for all of you rappers and for all of you people that hang around people who are rappers and actors or whatever the hell they are, he said, don't just get memories. Make yourself an asset. Make yourself an asset. Don't just be a hanger arounder. Because a mofo will be a dude that is a hanger arounder and then think that you owe them something. This is a fact. I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to? Oh, hold on. I forgot to do something real quick. I might freeze for a second, y'all. So I just thought Gilly just said that. He just uploaded that. I just thought that was on point because people do that. They'll just be a hanger arounder, and then they'll in their mind you owe them something. They're gonna go around and tell everybody about how you owe them this and how you owe them that and how they did this for you and how they did that for you. But in reality, they was just around when the thing was happening. Make yourself an asset. I had to learn that. I had to learn that. Only keep people around me who are assets. If you're not an asset, I can't keep you around me. I'm not even I'm just a regular dude at this point. That's a fact. Shout out to Gilly putting that out there like that. Shout out to Gilly. And shout out to Tekashi 6969 fan who's putting me in the same boat with Joe Budden. I don't know if he trolling me or if he dead ass. Shout out to him. I guess he's like, watch, if I say something complimenting Jack Frost, even though I'm not green team, watch him read my comment. Flattery will get you everywhere, almost everywhere, because I only likes the vagina. But flattery will get you a lot of places that is outside of, that has, but if you don't got a vagina, there's places that the flattery will never get you. I'm okay with suffering through whatever I gotta suffer through if it means that I also have to be engaging in situations that vaginas is not a part of. And there's another thing instead. Shout out to that shit. Nah, shout out Tekashi fan. I don't know. I never know if people is trolling. I be thinking people be trolling and shit. Like I just making a gay joke. I'm just making a joke, man. Shout out to everybody that's a part of the LGBTQ community. I hope you guys can take a joke every now and then. I flame everybody, so I hope you guys can also take a joke every now and then. Okay, lovely leash. Okay, yep, I'm following you. I'm sorry about this, everybody. God dang, is she pretty. All right, let's get back to the show. So if you didn't get the drift, everybody watch The Wire. Alright, so I want to move on if we don't mind. I want to move on to we're going to talk about something that might be a little bit tragic, and then we're going to talk about it real quick, and then we're going to try to get to some happier things. But also, anybody that want to do a drop, we're still looking for $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, let's go. Check this out. Check this out. Listen. Just so we can be clear, I want to say something real quick.
The nightmare again, Maxine.
My phone ain't even on. Like, look, it's just playing. What the fuck?
To help keep everyone supplied and happy proactively. Let's workflow it. Then you can stop having those nightmares.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn the phone off. Oh, thank you, NetStars. I thought I did a pretty decent. Wait, real quick, just so we can be clear. And I'm not knocking nobody, so I'm not gonna call their names out, but there's people that tried to copy that idea. Okay? So, yeah, it is a good idea. That's a fact. I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm really good at this. Like, for real. I'm really, really good at this. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Like, I'm really, really good at this. You understand what I'm saying? Not just this talking part, but I'm good with a lot of different things. I was somewhere one time, right? So somebody is busy trying to give me advice on a thing, right? Sometimes you do things that you know is going to cause you problems because it's an artistic choice. Only somebody who's a creative can understand that. So I'm busy somewhere, sitting down somewhere where somebody is trying to have a conversation with me about an artistic choice that I made. For everybody, This is your portfolio. This is your portfolio. Okay? This is your portfolio. Your YouTube channel is your portfolio. Your Instagram is your portfolio. So if I'm doing something that I know people are going to flag because I probably shouldn't be doing it, and guess what? I'm making an artistic choice. There's a reason for that. If I have to choose between making an artistic choice that I think that is a good choice that can show the quality of the content of my imagination and where I can go with things if given the opportunity, and I decide not to show that thing, I'm taking away from my own self. The flaggers win. So I have to be ready to take that loss in order to have my artistic my artistry to be displayed. In order to have my artistry displayed, I got to take that chance. Kelly, still want the Brooklyn shirt. I might be dropping a different Brooklyn merch. I'll drop a Brooklyn shirt. I still got all of everything. I'll drop a Brooklyn shirt. I'll try to remember to get to it. But I only got 2 hands. I still got like a whole interviews. I got like 3 interviews y'all have not even seen that I have. I have like 3 or 4 interviews that have not even dropped. Just so we can be clear. And it's not because I don't want to drop the interviews, just so we can be clear. Some of them are kinda, I want to drop them around a certain time. I might work on them to get them out quicker or sooner. I actually was just speaking with somebody recently about that. So there's some chick that is really enjoying herself. I am enjoying the giggles. Real talk. Shout out to Kelly with the $10 drop. She says, for BBN, first drop of the night. Who's next? Is there anybody that's next? Are we gonna put on a blindfold? You ever see same bat channel, same bat, same bat time? Will there be a next? They might not. Let's see. I'm about to discuss a matter that's really serious. I'm not going to stay too long on this particular matter because not enough has come out for us to know entirely what's going on. But I do want to discuss a matter that's pretty serious real quick, just so we can be clear. There's a individual, I believe his name is, I'm going to put the title screen back up for a second, Andrew Brown. Why he has a lowercase a? I'm sorry about that, Andrew. There was an individual, Andrew Brown Jr., who was killed by some deputies or whatever the case was, right? He was shot about 4 or 5 times and also shot in the back of the head. The judge has said that they're not going to allow for the body cam footage to be released to the public. Now, this could be being done for 2 reasons. Listen. I don't think the judge is trying to hide the crime. I want to be clear on this. I do not think that the judge is trying to hide the crime. Shout out to Dog Soldier. He says, peace and love to BB and family. Jack, love is power. I don't think the judge is trying to hide the crime. I think that there's a good chance that what happened to that man was so horrific and so effed up that if that gets released to the public, there's no telling what America might do. I'm not going to call it a cover up yet, Black Cuddy. I think that there's a good chance that they're trying to not have riots. He got shot, I think, 4 or 5 times, and one of the times was in the back of the head. The body cam footage has to be so incendiary. The body cam footage has to be so I don't even want to say graphic. Condemning. Because they're gonna use the body cam footage in court. I'm pretty sure. I would be more concerned if they didn't use the body cam footage in court. But the body cam footage is going to most likely be used in court. They just don't want the public to see it. Just check real quick to make sure. I think that all of those guys were also just relieved of their they're all suspended or something. Hold on, let me just check just to make sure before I say that. What the fuck is up with my phone? They said that the man's family is going to be allowed to review it. Judge Wednesday, I'm reading this from ABC News. A judge on Wednesday rejects bids to have body cam footage of sheriff's deputies shooting Andrew Brown Jr. released to the public, but said that the man's family will be allowed to view it. Superior Court Judge Jeff Foster said turning over footage to the media, to the news media, could affect the potential trial of law enforcement officers who opened fire while serving a warrant on a 42-year-old black man in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. The release at this time will create a serious threat to the fair, impartial, and orderly administration of justice. That footage got to be bad. Like, that footage got to be bad. Forced to rule from the bench. Confidentiality is necessary to protect either an active internal or criminal investigation or potential internal or criminal investigation. Why did they write that? Why did he say that twice, or why did they write that twice? He might have just said that once and they wrote it twice. But forced to audit. Look, this is weird, but this is like ABC News. Like, how do y'all do that? They wrote that shit twice. Why? Excuse me. Been forced to audit the sheriff to allow Brown's immediate family and lawyer to privately view body cam footage from 4 deputies within the next 10 days. He ordered the sheriff to blur faces or name tags of deputies involved before showing... God damn it. I don't know the entirety of how it happened, why it happened, or whatever, right? Just so we can be clear. Whenever we discuss these topics about police shootings, I think that I'm pretty fair. Whenever we discuss these topics about police anything, I think that I'm pretty fair. I think I am. Maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Just so we can be clear. I think I am. I think the fact that they don't want this to be made public, I think that that means something. I think that they know that there's a problem. And just so we could be clear, shooting a suspect that's trying to escape, just so we could be clear, just because the subject is trying to escape, that's not reason to shoot him. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $5.50 drop. He said, "Pimpin', you rat bastards." He said, "The haters." What did the 5 fingers say to the face? So I don't know too much about this particular case. I'm not going to stand here and act like I do. The judge said he will revisit this issue in 30 to 45 days once investigations of the incident is completed. This might be bad. This might be really, really bad, and there might be even more people implicated. So let's see what happened. I'm going to be on the side of the dead person for the time being, just so we can be clear. Kelly said he was shot in the back of his head, and that's true. But watch them say that when he backed up that he was using his vehicle as a weapon. I expect for the police that actually did the shooting to try to get out of it in some way. So I don't think if a person is trying to drive and you jump into the front of the vehicle to try to stop them, I don't believe that that's them using the vehicle as a weapon. I believe that that's you putting yourself in harm's way. So we're going to have to see what happens. I'm not saying that that's what happened. But I have seen people do that, jump in front of vehicles to try to get the vehicle to stop. And then if they get hit, they say that the person hit them. No, the person did not hit you. The vehicle was trying to go somewhere. You was trying to get the person to stop. You jumped in front of the vehicle. You hit the vehicle. So let's see what happens. And we're going to see exactly how this shakes out. But for the most part, just so we can be clear on this, and this is all I got to say on this. We're going to move on to another topic. But just so we can be clear on this, they shot him in the back of the head. Who drives a car here? Who drives a car? When you're backing up, are you backing up looking forward? Or are you backing up like this? Because if he was backing up like this and somebody shot him in the back of the head, then they weren't in harm's way and they shouldn't have shot him. Right? So I need to hear exactly how he got shot in the back of the head. That's just me saying that. You come to serve a warrant and a person is trying to escape. That's not a reason to kill him. Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV. Salute my brother. That's not a reason to kill somebody because they try not to get arrested. If you are a criminal, part of your job is to escape the police. It's part of your job. If you are a criminal, part of your job is to escape the police. You should be trying to get away from the police if the police pull up on you and try to arrest you. Also, don't commit crimes. Just so we can be clear. Don't commit crimes. But the only but listen, DSCN, if he's looking over his shoulder like this, backing up, right? That means that the person that's shooting is over there, right? Why do they shoot? They're not in harm's way. The police can't just shoot at you because you're trying to escape. That's my point. If you're trying to escape the police, that shit that they say in the movies, stop or I'll shoot. No, that's not what's supposed to happen. Now, I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying, the police cannot shoot and kill you if you're trying to escape. If you're not a threat, if the police is not, if you're not trying to, if you are trying to just escape, the police are not supposed to shoot you. I don't know what, but those were some kind of sheriff's deputies or something. I don't know what's going on over there, whatever the case is, but you're not supposed to die because you're trying to escape. And if you're a criminal, part of your job is trying to fucking escape. If somebody say that they, police officer shot somebody because the person had an actual gun on them, I can't really argue. The person had an actual weapon. They were threatening towards the police officer. I saw this one shooting that the person died, and it was and you can't say nothing about it. It was a white woman, but you can't say nothing about it. I'm going to explain. The white woman had a knife running at the police officer like this. The police officer, I believe, hit her with the taser. She was still running after him with the knife like this. Then the police officer eventually pulled out and hit him. Bang, bang. That's a good kill. What the fuck? That's a good kill. The person is running after the police officer with a knife. The police officer shouldn't have to get stabbed before they try to defend themselves. That's a fact. Was not a good kill. They had a guy. His family called. Also in New York City now they have a new thing where if you call because somebody is having a mental breakdown, they don't send the police no more. Need to blow my nose. They don't send the police no more. So shout out to New York City for doing that. Now you got a lot of fucked up people that be trying to ruin individuals' lives that ain't gonna be able to do it. Because you know how many, first of all, you know how many people get killed because some family member calls the cops on them for some stupid ass reason? Every year, a couple of 100 people at least get killed by the police accidentally or on purpose, whatever. I don't know what anybody's machinations is. Every year. Every single year. Hundreds of people die because people calling the police on somebody because they having a fucking argument. Because it's you having an argument with a family member and they decide to call the police because they don't like something you said. And the police show up. Now I'm going to tell you what happened. There was a situation, right? There was and this phone is dumb old, by the way. This phone is like 3 years old, by the way. Is it 3 years old or 4 years old? Whenever the Galaxy 9 came out, that's how old this phone is, by the way. But thank you for thinking it's nice, saying it's nice. But whenever the Galaxy 9 came out, that's how old this phone is. So check this out. Listen. Somebody was having a problem with their father or whatever it was. So the guy called the cops on his father because his father was having a mental health crisis, allegedly. Right? But it wasn't a mental health crisis. Well, it probably was, but it also probably wasn't. But check this out. What ends up happening is some kind of counselor came to the house, spoke to the father. The father agreed to go down to the hospital and talk to some people. The father goes down to the hospital and talk to some people. Right? The father goes to the hospital and talks to some people. Right? Boom. So after the father goes to the hospital and talks to some people, what ends up happening is they say that there's nothing wrong with him. Why? Because there was nothing wrong with him. I want to explain something to y'all. Sometimes people get angry. Sometimes people get happy. Sometimes people get upset. Sometimes people are jovial. Sometimes people are sad. Sometimes people are mad. Because somebody is having one of these emotions when you don't think they should have that emotion, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. I'm going to say that again. Just because a person is having an emotion that you don't think that they should be having, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. Why does somebody else have to be happy when you think they should be happy? Why does somebody else why can't somebody be angry when you don't want them to be angry? You understand what I'm saying? And just so we can be clear, I'm streamlining my show. If you don't want to be here, listen. If you don't want to be here unless I read your comment, but you also don't want to pay 6 cents a day, 6 cents a day, that's $2 a month, 6 cents a day, then you don't really want me to read your comment. If you don't want to be here, it's okay. I'm doing Instagram now anyway. I'm just keeping it a stack. I just do this because there's a ton of people that like when I do this. There's a ton of people that don't mind paying 6 cents a day. If you don't want to pay 6 cents a day, you don't have to. It's that simple. It's that easy. So do whatever you want to do. So check this out. Listen. The father comes back home. The next day they get into another argument with him. I'm going to tell you something. All right, so I went and I have a mentor, right? Well, I had a mentor. And my mentor is, this phone is so old. Look how old my phone is. This is how old my phone is. That's a crack on the phone. That's how old my phone is. My phone is so old. This shit is so old. Could somebody look and see when the Galaxy 9 came out? What year the Galaxy 9 came out? That's how old this phone is. The phone is old. I love this phone though. So look, check this out. So they sent him home. He went and spoke to some actual doctors. The doctor sent him home and said nothing's wrong with him. Now I'm gonna explain something to y'all. A lot of you might know some people that people are calling crazy. They're not crazy. I'm gonna tell you what it is. They're around people who are constantly doing stuff, who are constantly how do you say, triggering them. All right, so this is the main reason. I got family members I don't never want to see again in my life, and the reason is because they think that what they're supposed to be doing is trying to trigger me all day. So if I go anywhere where they're at, they're gonna do all of the things that I don't like, and if I get upset, they say, "See, you're not supposed to get upset about that type of stuff." What the fuck do you mean? So you doing unnecessary stuff to me to make me upset for no reason? So you just ruining my day for no reason. So if I come around you, you're going to follow me around and only do and say things to upset me. And you think there's something wrong with me. Ray? So I had this phone since 2018. And I bet you if I buy a new phone, there's people that's going to think that I'm rich. I bought a new phone, by the way. But there's going to be people that's going to criticize me for buying a new phone after I had this phone. What year is it? 21? I had this phone for 3 damn years. When am I supposed to buy a new phone? So check this out. He went, spoke to the doctors. They sent him home. I'm going to tell you why they sent him home. They sent him home because the problem is environmental. The problem is environmental. The problem is not with the person. The problem is with the environment that the person is in. DSTN said people push your buttons just to prove they can control your moves. Some people push your buttons because they just don't like you. Some people push your buttons because they wish you was dead. There are a ton of reasons why people will try to push somebody's buttons. I assume anyone that's trying to push somebody's buttons and cause somebody hardship wants you dead. That's why I assume. I assume anyone that's trying to push your buttons to cause you hardship, they want all the worst things for you in your life. That's what I assume. So if I'm ever around somebody that's trying to push my buttons in a negative way, they're immediately an enemy. Period. That's not even a second thought to me. That's not even a second thought. You're immediately an enemy. And I'm never going to not think you're an enemy. I'm just always going to assume you're an enemy. And I really don't care who you are. That's what I'm going to assume. Because I would never, like me myself, I don't even care if I don't like you. I would never do something to you purposely to try to ruin your day. Never. I would just never do that. I don't care what I think about you. I don't care if I dislike you. I don't really hate nobody. I don't care if I don't like you though. I would never do anything to try to ruin your day. God first. I just would never do that. That's just not part of my character. It's just not part of who I am. That's the antithesis of who I am. That's the opposite of what I'm about. She's cute. She's really cute. And I'm going to hit that like button. So the reason why they sent them home was because the doctors recognized it was environmental. I don't even got to be there to tell you that. Shorty cute as shit, Sons of Father. That's a fact. You know what? I'm just saying. I'm single. But look, check this out. For a fact, I'm telling you, for a fact, they sent them home. They said that's environmental. Before they sent him home, they probably asked him, did he have anywhere else that he could go? He said, it's my house. All right, we got to let you go. For future reference, for anybody who gets sent to go speak to any type of psychologist, psychiatrist, anywhere, anybody that's sent to ever get any kind of evaluation, ever, I'm going to explain something to you. If they send you home, it's because there is no issue with you. If they keep you for 2 days, it's because whoever got you sent there, because they in New York City they only can keep you for 48 hours. It's because whoever got you sent there is begging for them to keep you. That's why they keep you for 2 days. If they keep you for longer than that, you are the problem. I think in New York City they're allowed to keep you 2 or 3 days or something like that. I'm going to say that again, because I don't want people to think that there's something wrong with them. So I'm going to say that again. And this is factual information that I'm giving you, by the way. My mentor is he works in mental health field. So check this out. Listen. If they send you home, it's because it's environmental. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not doing anything outside of what you should be doing because you're responding to the energy that you're receiving. You understand what I'm saying? If they keep you for 2 days, it's because for whatever the reason is, whoever got you sent there, they're busy begging for them to keep you. They're saying that their life is in danger or some kind of weirdo shit like that. If they keep you for longer than that, it's because they see something. And you are the problem. You are the issue. Okay? So this is just, I hope I'm talking to everybody while they're in their right state of mind. So if any of this ever happens to anybody, or you know somebody that goes through this, that you can understand what's actually happening. If they keep you for an evaluation for 2 days, I don't even know about New York City law. If they keep you for 2 days and they send you home, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. They kept you because somebody said that you was endangering somebody's life, or they were scared you was going to hurt yourself, or they were scared you was going to hurt somebody. Somebody lied, basically. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, they send him home. He comes home. The next day, another argument ensued. Environmental. His son calls the police on him again. He comes out of the house waving his arms and acting erratic. The police officer shoots him. Now, I'm going to tell you some weirdo shit right now, and there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be upset at me. The police officer did not have to shoot him, but guess what? 9 times out of 10, when his son made that call, he said that his father was dangerous. He don't know what he's going to do. Somebody might get hurt. He might hurt himself. That's the information the police officer comes to the scene with. That's why I keep trying to say, you people calling the police on your family members, you getting them killed. Unless your family member is actively hurting themselves or somebody else, you shouldn't be wasting the police time calling them. The police is out there to combat crimes, not help you win an argument. I'm just keeping it a stack. How long? We got 2 hours. We're about to get out of here. So you got people who are calling the police on individuals for shit they shouldn't even be calling the police for. They'll trigger a motherfucker because 9 times out of 10, that's what happened with the dude. They triggered him. And then when he got triggered and said, fuck all of y'all, he was on whatever he was on, they called the police on him. 9 times out of 10, when they called the police, they told the police all of the things to make the police come as quickly as possible. And hopefully today, take him away, because the other day, they let him come back home. It's a shame that that man lost his life, but I'm sorry. I'm on the police side on that one. I don't think they had to kill him. I agree with that. But we don't know what the police was told. Y'all people is calling the police on y'all family, telling the police all type of different weirdo shit. And the police is showing up thinking that they might have to kill somebody or be killed themselves. Think about that. Really, think about that. Think about that. Anyway. Yeah. My dude, I heard somebody call the police on a relative and tell the police that they said that they was going to kill him. And the person never said nothing like that. Never. I seen a father call the police on his son and tell the police that the father told the police that the son was going to shoot him in the head. That father was trying to get his son killed. He was trying to get his son killed. 9 times out of 10, when he called that police on his father that second day, he told the police as much stuff as he could possibly think of to make them take his father away and probably keep him. And instead, they shot him and killed him. And now those are the same people that's mad at the police. They shouldn't be. They did it. And 9 times out of 10, if they knew what was gonna happen, they would have still did it. You gotta understand, bullies are bullies, yo. There's 2 ways to deal with a bully: avoid them or fight them. Those are only 2 ways. Understanding that if you fight a bully, the situation gets bigger. If you avoid a bully, all they could do is make jokes. I'm fine with jokes personally. I don't really care. I don't care about snickers. I don't care about laughs. I don't care about none of that. Nine times out of 10, like, I be like, sometimes people might be laughing. I'd be like, but I don't even know who you are. Like, on some real shit. Imagine somebody laughing at you and you don't even know who they are. They laughing at you being critical. You don't even know who they are. They know who you are. You don't know who they are. You don't got the slightest idea. Why the fuck would you be mad that they laughing? Next time somebody laugh at you or has something to say about you that you don't even know who they are, think about that. I don't even know who that person is. That person know who I am, though. To that person, I'm important. Whether I want to be or not. Ain't shit I can do about it. That person probably go to sleep thinking about me. Nah, it's probably not that serious. But I'm just saying, you get the point. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to let y'all guys go. Excuse me. I do want to have this conversation, though. I'm not making people join the green. I'm not asking for people to join the green team so I can get your money. That's why there is a $2 thing. I'm having people join the green team because now what happens when the trolls come in? Sore thumbs. They stick out and they look worse. That's why I want people to join the green team. I'm not reading the comments that's not green for the most part. You have to do an incredible comment. Those are the only comments I'm going to be reading. I am reading all of the comments. I'm saying out loud. That's the only ones I'm going to be responding back to. I think this is, since we've been operating this way, I think that the show's been going a lot smoother. I think the show's been going a lot smoother. For anybody that says, oh man, I don't want to go to Jack Frost's channel because he want me to pay $2 for 30 days in order to read my comment, I say, well, guess what? Nobody wasn't reading anybody's comment till I started the shit. People didn't do live streams like this. People did live streams in a different way. This way of doing live streams is not how live streams used to operate. Okay? And also, a lot of y'all go to Star's chat. Star doesn't read anybody's comments unless you pay money. So, I don't understand what's the big difference. Star makes you pay, what, $5 or $10 or something like that? I'm saying pay $2 one time a month. Anybody that has a problem with that, it's just, you're just trying to create an issue. You don't have no good intentions for me. I get it. And I'm fine with that. Now, with all that being said, the last thing I want to say real quick before we get out of here is the federal government has picked up the Ahmaud Arbery case. The 3 men that killed Ahmaud Arbery. The federal government has taken up that case. They're not playing with these fools. I'm very happy that they are taking up the case, just so we can be clear. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait, hold on. Wavy D said you need to get me on radio. I need help. I gotta go to the I gotta go to the store tomorrow because it won't let me put my Apple ID in. I've been trying to download the damn thing, and this shit keep popping up. I'm gonna show you what keep popping up. Hold on. This shit keep popping up. And it won't let me open up my Apple store, so I can't get my radio station. So tomorrow, I gotta at some point go to one of these stores, and tomorrow at some point I need to go to one of these stores and one of these phone stores and find out what the problem is. So I gotta go do that so I could get my radio station up. But we do got a radio station on Station Head. Shout out to Station Head for giving us a radio station. We do got a radio station on Station Head, so I have to go and get that shit fixed up. So we do got a radio station on Station Head. I would love to get on Sirius X. I'd love to get on any of them platforms, to be honest with you. Another thing that me basically only reading the green names do also is have me not arguing with niggas in the chat. So that's a win. That's a win. Mentally, it's much more just mentally, aesthetically. Yeah, my Apple ID password, I put it in, but it won't accept it. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. So I'm gonna go to one of these stores and get the shit fixed up and find out what's going on. Or could I just contact Apple through the phone? I don't know how to do that. Do I contact them through the phone? I don't know what the problem is. If I could contact them through the phone, I'll do that. If I could contact them through the phone, I'd do that. But I don't know what the fucking problem is. Anyway. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how to get it to go. I've been trying to get it to go. I hate going outside because every time I go outside, I'm wasting time that I could be working. So I don't like going outside because I gotta work all day I work all day every day damn near. So but every time I go outside, I can't work. So I don't be wanting to go outside because every time I go outside, my whole day is rest and work. That's it. I don't do nothing else. I don't know no other way to say that. My whole entire day is rest and work. If I'm not resting, I'm working. Period. Every once in a while, I play a couple of video games. But, I mean, I played video games the other day on Saturday a lot. But other than that, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing. I'm resting or I'm working. Those are the two things I'm doing. Period. Just keeping it a stack. Those are the two things I'm doing. Resting and working. Every time I go outside, I mean, I can't do those two things. Those are the two most important things. I got to work or I got to rest. With that being said, also anybody that's trying to do promotion, as usual, pull up. We do promotion. I think that the people that we do promotion for on IG, I think they're pretty happy with what we're doing. The new way that I do promotion, I wasn't as good at it before as I am now. I'm a lot better at it now. I understand it a little bit better. Okay, no, I'm not here for that. All of y'all people was begging for Biden to get elected, and now that Biden, okay, cutie. All of them was begging for Biden to get elected, cutie. I like him slim too. That's a fact. What do you mean a capital letter? Where you talking about? Yeah, wait, where you talking about? I did use a capital letter. I know. I did use a capital letter. I did the thing they told me to do. They accepted it and everything. They just won't let me use it. Shout out to Punch. I charge what I charge. You want to save money? Find the coupon. Shout out to Punch for saying that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at chicks on IG. Okay. Picture came up. That wasn't chicks. I don't know. I did all that stuff. I don't know what's wrong with the Apple ID thing. I don't know. As soon as I get it fixed, I got a radio station. So that's just another problem. So I'm going to get that fixed. I need a girlfriend that knows how to do this shit. I bet you if I had a woman, she'd know exactly how to fix that damn problem. I'm telling you. She'd know exactly what to do and how to fix that fucking problem. So with the Ahmaud Arbery case, real quick, the federal government has decided to take that case over. Let's clap it up for the federal government. Let's clap it up for Joe Biden's administration. There are a couple of other things that Joe Biden administration is doing. I'm going to tell you right now. I specifically wanted to point this out because I'm going to kick them in their ass every time. But when they do what they're supposed to be doing, I'm also going to acknowledge that. So, apparently they're saying that there's $80 billion to permanently extend the one-year tax cuts under the American Rescue Plan. This includes expansions of the child tax credit, the earned income tax credit, the child and dependent care tax credit, as well as the ACA premium tax credit. So there's $800 billion to permanently extend that. Also, to pay for all new spending, Biden plans to roll out the 2017 GOP tax cut law, roll back the 2017 GOP tax cut law, and will put tens of billions of dollars into the IRS. Okay. Also, there's $200 billion for universal preschool for all 3 to 4-year-old children. That's a win. You can call in tomorrow, Nestars. That's a fact. You can call in on any day. First of all, just so we could be clear, if you do promotion over here, you could call in any day, damn near. You just got to let me know in advance. And you can call in any day if you do promo. Well, depending on which promo you do the promo that's the right promo. You do the promo that's in the bracket where you could call in. So, boom, call in. You can call in tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. Just let me know which one. $200 billion for universal preschool for all 3 to 4-year-old children. That's a win. So salute to that. That's a fact. $109 billion for 2 years of free community college, plus $85 billion for Pell Grants. Salute to that. That's a salute. Let's go. $62 billion for student retention programs at community college and institutes that serve students from our most disadvantaged communities. Boom. Salute to that. I'm going to explain why. Most people don't have real problems with money when they become an adult. They have problems with student fucking loans that they can't never pay off. We need to see where that's going to be put and which schools they're going to put that in, though. Because if they're putting that, sending that money to like the Harvards of the world, eat a dick. $46 billion to HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities, TCUs, tribal colleges and universities, and MSIs, minority serving institutions. Okay, $46 billion. I got you. I'm here with that. I'm here for that. All right, shout out to Just. I'm here for that. Shout out to that. It's a fact. $22 billion for child care for low middle income families. Can we clap it up for them rat bastards? Can we clap it up for them rat bastards? I'm here for that. $225 billion. $225 billion for child care for low and middle income families, and $225 billion for nationally paid family and medical leave program. I'm here for all that shit. All right, let's go. All right. So when I've been saying all of this time, what has Joe Biden did for black people, right? None of this is. Some of this is black people are going to benefit from, right? Everybody's going to benefit from. So, mosquito, you rat bastard, you about to die. My hands is fast as shit, and I might break this thing. You escaped. Fucking mosquito. I'm gonna get your ass. Fucking mosquito was in here. The window was open. And I opened the door to get towels. Fucking mosquito. I hate. Oh, god damn it. Okay, no, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get your ass. I should try to. Okay. No. We gotta clap him. Almost. Woo! He switched in the air. Yeah, my eyes is dumb good. So I went to go clap. The nigga jumped off the shit and then he flapped his wings and dipped the other way. He did a whole juke me and shit. Nigga said, and juke me. Fuck that mosquito. I'm gonna get your ass, you rat bastard, before you bite me up. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So all of these things is dope as shit. The fucking mosquito. If it was a fly, I wouldn't care. Mosquitoes bite. It's spring. Alright, so it's summer, I mean. So, all that other shit I wouldn't care about. You feel me? I really wouldn't care. I'm talking about something else. As far as I was talking about the damn mosquito. Fucking mosquito. So as far as with the things that they're gonna be giving out to the colleges and to the children, if you notice, whenever you hear me talking about the things I think the government needs to do, it usually revolves around children and it usually revolves around schooling. So I'm here for all of that at the end of the day. They still need to do something for black people specifically. But until they do, this is a good start to be doing something for us. Not us as black people, but just, you know what I'm saying, for some of the communities in which we live in. So this is a good start, and I like this happening. What they need to do is send $500 billion for reparations. No, they need to spend $1 trillion on reparations. That's what they need to do. They need to give every single black person in America over the age of 25 a certain amount of money, and every single black American between the age of 25 and 17 a certain amount of money, and every single black American 17 and younger a certain amount of money. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? First of all, first thing black people is gonna do is go spend it, right? So you back for the games, you rat bastard. I see you. I see you trying to get to that light. God damn it. Okay, he's inside of the thing now. You rat bastard. Get out of there, because I can't hit you. Rat bastard. You fucking mosquito. God damn it. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, get out of there. What are you doing? You're going to come out of there at some point. You probably stuck. You probably don't even know how to get out of there. I'm going to leave you in there. What was I talking about? So, we still need something for black people in general. We need reparations. I think all of this shit is to get away from the reparations conversation, just so we can be clear. But we need reparations. We need them to take $1 trillion and give reparations to black people. Boom. Period. And I think that the reparations, just so we could be clear, I would be fine with them taking $1 trillion, putting reparations towards black people and paying it out over a certain amount of time. I'd be fine with that too. But all the black people are going to do is when they get the money is go, come on, man. We have people getting PPP loans. And how you going to go get a PPP loan? You're going to steal a PPP loan because you don't really got a business, but you also aren't going to go start a business with the money that you just stole from the government. So this is the type of time these niggas is on. So these niggas is all the way weirdos. You understand what I'm saying? You going to go steal $20,000 from the government. First of all, like, you don't think that they're gonna come back for their money. Like, the IRS just is in the habit of giving money away. That's one. Two, you have to then go fill out a W-2 because you don't have an actual business, so you're not even doing a 1099. Three, let's say you did do a 1099, you didn't even spend $20,000 this year. Like, do you understand how stupid it is to go get the? If you go get one of those PPP loans from the government, I advise you to spend all of the money on the damn business. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you get $20,000 loan from the government and not start a business? The government, yo, you know what? Hey, government, give me $5,000. I guarantee you I'm going to spend that in the business. I guarantee. Well, I'm going to get an apartment first. But Well, that's said and done. Any monies, I'm gonna need more than 5,000 also government. Any monies left over, I'm 100% gonna spend on my business. Period. That's where all my money go. All my money goes to BBN. And I'm proud of that. That's something I'm proud of. That's why nobody can be like, yo, you a bum, you broke, and I take you seriously. Like, I can't take you seriously. If somebody else is gonna take you seriously, shout out to them niggas. But you're not poor if you spend your money on bills. You're not broke if you spend your money on bills. Stop letting people lie to you. Those same motherfuckers that go around talking about another person that's spending their money on bills is broke is niggas that ain't got no money. Because ain't nobody that got money saying that. Nobody that got money is going to make fun of you for spending your money on fucking bills. That don't even make sense. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to let everybody go. We've been way too long. It's over 2 hours. Okay, stop, James S. James S is trying to get put on the timeout so bad, but I'm not here for it today. I don't know if he's trying to get put on. I don't know what he's doing. He's enjoying himself, though. Shout out to James S. So you see his smoking feet. I don't like wearing socks. Like, I'm in a house, I don't wear socks. That's a fact. That's a fact, I don't wear socks. And it's kind of cool, like, even when you don't got carpet, you got the nice linoleum floor, whatever kind of fucking floor you got. And it be nice and cool in the summer or whatever, or whenever it is. It's nice and cool. You got all the rest of your clothes on or whatever the fuck you walking around in. And the floor is nice and cool, and you touch the floor, it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You just nice and cool. It's like, well, what are we doing over here? Wait, what are we doing over here? Anyway, I gotta let y'all go. I love y'all. I want everybody to enjoy y'all day. First of all, let's give a shout out to everybody that's a part of the green team. For the people who are not a part of the green team, so therefore they're upset, blame it on the trolls. Blame it on the people blame it on the trolls. Because all that's going to happen is I'm not going to change my policy. And I got like 2 other platforms I'm going to be doing a lot of heavy stuff on. So whatever's happening on YouTube is happening on YouTube. I've been wanting to take a break off of YouTube for so long. Not stop doing YouTube, but I've been wanting to take a break off of YouTube for so long. You have no idea. You have no idea. As soon as we move out of here, I'm gonna take a nice break, maybe about a month, where it's like maybe go live once or twice a week, drop a video here and there, but I'm going to be working on other platforms. I have too much imagination to just be stuck on one platform, no matter what that platform is. And I get bored easy. I get bored real easy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get bored easy, so I need to switch stuff up and have things change a lot. It's important to me. I get bored easy. A lot of times y'all be thinking like I'm not trying, like whatever. I'm just bored. I'm just bored. That's it. It's nothing more than that. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Yeah, look, I love y'all. Look, if you got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when you wake up in the morning, please drink some water. As you can see, this is the water I've been drinking. This is the water I will be drinking. Drinking water on an empty stomach is one of the best things that you could do. All I've been drinking for the last couple of days is coffee and water. That's it. I have not been drinking no soda. I haven't been drinking any juice. I haven't been drinking none of that shit. I've decided I'm not drinking no more. I went like 2 or 3 years without drinking soda before. So I think I'm going to go back to that. I think I'm going to go back to not drinking soda at all. Not drinking any beverages that you buy from the store that is not water. Like the only thing I'm going to be drinking that you buy from the store that's not water is like maybe the cream I use in my coffee. Other than that, no, nothing. Alcohol. I might drink alcohol. With that being said, I love y'all. Everybody, please have a good night. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. #Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I